I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility goddess. Hello, beautiful fertility goddess. Welcome to your pick a card reading. This is going to be all about your most fertile times for early 2024 and the rest of 2023. These cards here are going to be April 2023 energy, and we're going to see if you'll be conceiving in April 2023 or what the energy is surrounding conception for you, and then we'll do each month thereafter. Okay, so we'll start with the first card, and then we'll do May, June, July, etc., etc. Okay. Now this is a two-part reading. I've been feeling called to do two-part readings recently. Hopefully you enjoyed my last one, and this is a two-part reading too. So after you click on this message here, or you pick your pile, then make sure you go to the description box or the comment section down below and you select your second or part two to your reading. Okay, they're going to be more fertile times for you. We're going to look at moon phases. Okay, so full and new moon energy, that'll be very around like a fertile time for you, as well as zodiac seasons that may be very fertile for you within the next year. Okay, so don't miss that. So you can kind of look at all three messages and kind of see what lines up for you, or maybe you have all different messages. Okay, so take them as they resonate for you. You may even have like a gut feeling like, oh, I knew that that was going to be a fertile time for me. So remember, this is for fun, this is entertainment. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Of course, this is for a large collective of goddesses, but I hope that these messages do bring you some guidance in some way. Okay, I really felt a strong pull to do a reading like this, so I hope you really enjoy it. So we have the first pile, the second pile, and the third pile are the first card, second, and third card. So take a minute, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and choose the card that feels right. All right, I'll see you in your pile. Hello, beautiful fertility goddess. If you selected pile number one, then this is your reading. We are going to see which months will be very fertile for you or have a higher chance of conception for your journey over the next 12 months. Okay, so we're going to start off with month one, which will be this month that I'm recording in. This is April 2023. So we're going to go from April 2023 to March 2024. So we're going to get 12 cards out, and then I want you to choose part two to your read by going down and selecting. You can do all three actually. You can do your sun, moon, and rising zodiac sign, or you can just do your sun sign or your rising sign, and you can see what messages resonate when it comes to the zodiac seasons of significance for conception for you, as well as the moon phases. Okay, and they may align with what we get here too, so that'll be really cool if they do, or they could be all separate seasons and moon signs. Okay, moon phases and months. Okay, so this is so exciting. All right, let's get in here. Let's jump in pile number one. Let's see what April 2023 looks like for you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. I do feel like there is a possibility of conception for you for April 2023. Okay, we're starting off strong. We're starting off really good. Let's get some more cards here. Let's see, we have April. Let's do May, Spirit, for May 2023. Let's see. So I'm not seeing May here. Let's see for June. Oh, it fell. Okay, so we have June is a yes. Okay, so far I'm seeing April and June to be very significant. June is the Three of Cups. Let's see, July 2023. Oh, July. Okay, so for July, I'm not seeing July for conception. Let's do August, June, July, August. Let's do September and October, and let's do November. Will they be conceiving in November, or will it be a high chance of conception for them in November 2023? Thank you. November. All right, so let's go over those because I didn't stop. I wanted to just get the cards out here. So I am seeing April 2023, June 2023, then it looks very promising for August and September. Okay, so I see August and September could also be very significant for you. 2023. Let's see, October, November. Let's do December 2023. Will conception happen around that time, or is there a possibility of conception? Will there be a very fertile period for you? I do feel there'll be a very fertile period for you, okay? Conception, possibly. But I do feel, if not, it's a maybe. We have a Queen of Wands there, so I do feel high fertility for that month, but it may not be pregnancy, okay? Let's see. Let's get two more. Two more messages here. Here we have the Two of Cups, and then March 2024, Spirit. March 2024 for pile number 1. Who is this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's review this one more time. Okay, pile number 1. We have a yes for April 2023. There's a high possibility of conception. We also have a high possibility for June 2023. Then we skip July, we go to August 2023 and September 2023. Those are both very high probability for conception for you. And then I also see there is a high possibility of conception, like conception, okay, with the Nine of Cups and the Empress coming out together for March 2024, okay? So if you do not conceive throughout the rest of this year, I am seeing a strong, like, spirits like you're going to be pregnant or you're conceiving, like 2024. By March 2024, I feel like for pile number 1, within the next year, you guys will probably be pregnant. You guys will be conceiving, okay? But definitely March 2024 is like the ultimate yes month with the Empress and the Nine of Cups coming out together, okay? So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Make sure you write down these dates so you can save this video, come back and look at it whenever you choose. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope that you kind of align with some of these messages. Some of you guys could even be getting married or moving or something during the month of, what is this, August, September, October 2024, because 2023, because I do feel like there's some sort of like advancement here, maybe in your fertility journey or in your love life or in your relationship of some sort here with this, the Four of Wands. It shows me like an advancement here, but I don't really see pregnancy there. It just feels like there's some advancement, okay? But yeah, that's what I have for you. I'll see you in your next pile. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising sign down below, okay, in the Zodiac timestamps. All right, bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses. Welcome to your pile. This is pile number 2. If you selected pile number 2, then you are in the right place. If you missed the intro or you skipped the intro, I basically said this is a 2-part reading. This read is meant to bring in some guidance and some clarity for you as to whether you'll be conceiving and which months you'll be conceiving in from April 2023 to March 2024. And then after you check your pile, which you have selected pile number 2, go down into the description box or in the comment section and check your zodiac sign. So your sun, moon, and rising sign. And we're going to see what zodiac months or zodiac seasons may be significant or high fertility for you, or be high, yeah, I guess have high fertility for you, as well as the moon phases that may be around the time of conception for you, okay? So this card here is April 2023, so we're going to check out April 2023 right now for pile number 2. We're going to see if this is a yes or no for conception for April. So I'm not seeing conception for April for my pile number 2. Let's do April, May, May 2023 for pile number 2. Will they be conceiving, Spirit? May. I'm not seeing May. What about June 2023? For pile number 2, will they be conceiving in June 2023? June. Okay, I see there's a possibility here for conception in June 2023 for some goddesses. Okay, let's see. What do we have here for July 2023? For July. Oh, that's too many. July 2023. Thank you. I think that one flipped. Oh my gosh, it flipped and like flipped again, so it flipped right back over. Okay, this is July. So I'm not seeing July. Let's bring these cards down a bit. July. Okay, let's see August. We have August. Okay, with the Star card, I feel like there could be conception in August 2023 for pile number 2. And then for September, we have the Nine of Wands. So I'm not seeing conception for September. October 2023. What do we have here? October 2023. I do see there's a possibility of conception for October, okay, 2023. And if it's not conception, it's definitely an advancement in your journey here with the Chariot. Okay, you're definitely headed in the right direction in October. Let's see, November, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so not seeing conception in November. Let's see what we have here for December 2023. December. Okay, December. January. Okay. Let's do February. Too many. I'm going to do February, Spirit, and March. So February 2024. And then March 2024. What are these receiving? Or is there a high probability of conception for them? For pile number 2. Who is this? Temperance. Okay. Okay, so I am seeing, to sum everything up, I do feel like there is, let's see, this is April, May, June, July. So in this first row, I'm seeing a possibility of conception April, May, June, and June 2023, a high probability of conception. And the second row, I'm seeing April, May, June, July, August. I'm seeing a high probability for August, okay, and October 2023. Then we have December and January 2020. December 2023 and January 2024 could be high fertility for you as well, with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords, okay? So I am seeing, I do feel like for you guys, okay, for my goddesses who chose this pile, you may be like I wanted to say struggling, but I feel like you're going through a healing period, okay? I feel like you're healing over the next year. I feel like you are like overcoming certain battles, okay? What we have here, the Seven of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, we have the Star, which is showing me healing, we have the Devil energy, so it's like you're overcoming something. We have the Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, okay? Like there's a lot of, seems like conflict or deception or confusion that you're going to be overcoming over the next year. I do also feel like there with the King of Swords, you may be working with a physician too to help you conceive. Interesting, we have the King of Swords and then we have the Queen of Cups down here. So I definitely feel like you could be working with like 1 or 2 people that may be helping you along your fertility journey. But all in all, in terms of dates or months, that's what I'm seeing. So if you want to go down below to the to your Sun, Moon, and Rising Zodiac sign, or your Zodiac, or go to your, if you just want to do one, you can do your Sun, or you could do your Sun and your Rising, and see what specific Zodiac months or signs may be relevant in terms of their month, right? So like if Cancer season comes up, then maybe July, end of June and July may be significant for conception for you. Then you can compare it to what we got here for you, okay? Same thing with the moon phases. If you get new moon in Cancer, then it could be in terms of July energy. If you get new moon in Gemini, then that would be June energy coming through for you again. And that could be a confirmation that that will indeed be a very fertile month for you, okay? So that's what I have for you. I hope this brought you some guidance and insight for the rest of the year. I'll probably do this a couple of times to recheck in on our energy, just so I know things change and shift from time to time. But that's what I have for you right now. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses. If you selected pile number 3, then this is your reading. If you skipped the intro, then basically I just said we are doing a 2-part fertility reading, seeing what months will be the most fertile for you, or most fertile periods for you. So this first part is going to be more so the months, the next 12 months. I'm going to flip the cards over and I'm going to, or this card, and then shuffle and pull other cards to see if I am seeing pregnancy or potential pregnancy for that month. And then in part 2, it is down below in the description box or in the comment section. Choose your sun, moon, or rising zodiac sign. As you will see, based on your zodiac sign, what fertile moon phases will be for you within the next whenever they come up, okay, within the next year, I guess, and the elements, the zodiac signs, okay, when those will be the most fertile zodiac signs for you. So it may be like a new moon in Cancer season, and then you may also get the zodiac sign Cancer season, so that would be double confirmation that July could be a very fertile period for you, okay? So that's kind of how it works. And hopefully some things align for you. If not, you'll just have a whole bunch of fertile periods that you should be tracking your cycle and making sure that you are baby dancing and whatnot, okay? So let's jump in. This card here represents April 2023, which is when I'm recording this. If you come and see it at a different time, you can just fast forward or go past April or whatever months you're already past, or you can just watch it and see how it resonates with you. But let's get started. So let's start off with April 2023. Wow, and we are starting off strong. So we are starting off with the sun. I am definitely 100% seeing that there is a possibility of conception for pile number 3 this month, okay, April 2023. Let's see what we have here for May 2023. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see, for May 2023, 3 of Wands. Oh my gosh. So April and May are very significant months for you. Okay, pile number 3. I do see there could be a conception in May as well. Let's see what we have here for June 2023. Okay, things are looking pretty positive. I love it. Let's see, June 2023. So June, okay, we have the Death card, so I'm not seeing pregnancy in June. Let's see, another fertile month, Spirit. Will July be another fertile month for them? July 20, I'm going to shuffle that again. July 2023, oh my gosh, Ace of Swords, yes, this is, you guys are actually the first pile to get an ace. And the sun, obviously that was a card that was pulled out, so but wow, okay, so with the ace, I'm seeing that yes, that month may also be very significant. So we have April, May, and July, okay, coming in as very significant months for conception for you, okay, possibility of conception. August, I'm not seeing conception in August. Let's see what we have for September. I'm not seeing conception for September. Let's see what we have here for October. Let's see, for October, September, October. The Lovers, okay, for October. Let me see. Let me clarify that, because I feel like the Lovers is a yes. But then we have a 9 of Wands there. October. No, I'm not seeing that either. October. Let's see, November 2023. November 2023, we have the Queen of Swords. I'm not seeing November conception. Let's see what we have here for December 2023. December 2023, will they be conceiving, or do they have a possibility for conception in December? Yes, okay, with the Fool card. So December 2023, absolutely. Let's see, December, January 2024. Okay, January. Oh my gosh, that flew away. We actually have 2. So January 2024, I'm not seeing conception. February 2024, we have the Knight of Wands. Not necessarily conception, but could be a very fertile month for you, or a month where you're feeling very like you want to baby dance all the time. Or your partner could be feeling that way here. And then I'm not seeing conception for March 2024 either, okay? So the months that I see for pile number 3 that are high conception months for you is this month. So April, May, July, okay? I'm also seeing December 2023, okay? And then the first 3 months, January, February, March, of next year, I'm not really seeing fertile energy, except for the Knight of Wands. Could, you know, I feel like it's just like we want to baby dance all the time, or we're going to be super actively trying, but it's not showing me that it may lead to conception here. Let's actually pull an extra card to go on that one. The Knight of Wands, Spirit, clarify the Knight of Wands for that one. Oh, there's a possibility. We have the Ace of Wands, okay? So there, like I said, there's a possibility, and with the Ace of Wands, it's just heighten the chances, okay? So December and February, December 2023 and then February 2024 may actually be some high fertile conception months for you, okay? All right, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Go down below, choose your sun, moon, and rising zodiac sign, and see what zodiac spaces or zodiac, I don't even know what to call that, zodiac time frames and moon phases may be of high conception for you as well, okay? All right, sending you lots of baby dust. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries goddesses. Welcome to part 2 of your fertility reading. This is basically we're seeing what your most fertile time frames will be over the next year. Okay, so this will be within a year time frame, April 2023 to March 2024. So if you're watching this within that time frame, then you can just soak up all the information you can, and whatever is relevant to you that you haven't, passed yet, then take the messages as they resonate for your journey, okay? So we're going to look at some moon phases that may be of importance surrounding your fertility journey. This could be the moon, around the moon phase that you conceive in, okay, or that you find out that you're pregnant. But we're asking Spirit for fertile time frames, okay? Fertile time frames. So the month before, month after of that fertile or this moon phase could be significant. And then the same thing with the zodiac seasons, okay? So we're going to start off with 3 to 4 moon phases that are going to be very fertile for my Aries goddesses, okay, Spirit, in regards to their fertility journey, their conception journey. Around what moon phases may they conceive between April 2023 and March 2024, okay? So what moon phases may they conceive around here? Let's get some messages for you. Oh my goodness. That was too many. Oh, well, not really. There's 4, so I'll take these 4. They all fell out at the same time. Let's see here what we have. So the first one is the new moon in Virgo. Okay, so September could be a very fertile time for you. Maybe August and September here. Okay, new moon in Virgo. We also have new moon in Cancer. So we have June, July coming through, okay, for Cancer season. We also have a time for healing, balsamic moon, okay? So we have balsamic moon. I'm not sure. That's not really like a phase, like a new moon in Cancer, new moon in Virgo, but I mean, I guess it's a phase, but it's not really associated with a zodiac. But what I am seeing with this message, you could be like taking a break, or you could be like working on healing something within your journey around the time that you conceive as well, okay? And then we also have, oh my gosh, I saw this as I was shuffling, and I'm not surprised that it flew out because it caught my attention. So we have the full moon in Capricorn, and that is, when is that, Spirit? That I think is around Cancer season, if I'm not mistaken, because it's about 6 months from the new moon in Capricorn. So that may be in, let's see, we're in April, that's Libra. Let's see, we have Libra, Scorpio, and then Capricorn is, oh no, Sagittarius and then Capricorn, so 4 months. So Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, no, Sagittarius and Capricorn. So that means we have in April, so April, May, June, July. Yeah, July I think is when we have the full moon in Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken. So July is coming through very strongly for you guys, okay, my Aries goddesses, as a significant, of course we have Aries, okay, coming out as well, as a significant moon phase or time frame, okay, when there's going to be a new moon in Cancer and a full moon in Capricorn. I think those are both in July, or maybe the end of June and July. So that will be a very fertile time for you, and so will the new moon in Virgo, which may be at the end of August or the beginning of September. So that may also be a very fertile time period for you. Now we also have Aries season coming through, okay, so that is March, April. Let's see what else we have here as a very fertile time period for you, for a possibility of conception. We have Scorpio, okay? Scorpio is also coming through. We'll take 2 more here for my Aries goddesses. What are some fertile time frames for them, Spirit? For my Aries goddesses. Okay, let's see here. I'll take this one because it flipped over. We have Cancer, okay? So Cancer was right on top, flipped over like me right here. And then we also have Pisces, okay? So all the water season. So Pisces is March, February, end of February, March. We have Cancer season, which is June, July. And then we have Scorpio, which is October, November, okay? And then Aries, of course, because you guys are Aries. So why wouldn't your birthday month be the very fertile, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here, goddess, in terms of your Aries, or for my Aries goddesses, in terms of your very fertile time periods. Now, if you selected one, either pile 1, 2, or 3 from the part 1 video, then compare that with this and see what aligns, like what lines up. You have like Cancer here 3 times, okay, or you have like July here 3 times with Cancer season, with the full moon in Capricorn, Cancer season, and then Cancer card. So maybe look and see if that is also in the pile that you select. That may be a super fertile time, and that may be Spirit pinpointing that out for you, letting you know that that's a very fertile time for you. Also check your moon sign and your rising sign if this is your sun sign, okay? If it's not, then check your sun, moon, and rising, okay? And then compare them all together. You'll be able, I'm sure you'll be able to see 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 months that Spirit really wants you to pay attention to. Making sure that you are baby dancing, make sure you're tracking your cycle, make sure you know when you're going to ovulate, making sure you guys are eating healthy, maybe getting a little bit of exercise, and like really doing your due diligence when it comes to being on top of things, and also relaxing, because that's also about being on top of things when trying to conceive. Your relaxation is so important. Your self-care is so important. Blocking out external energy is so important, and really focusing on your own energy here. Definitely for you guys, okay? We have a time to give rather than take. We have you and your loved ones, very soft energies here coming through, a time for healing. So it's really important for you to focus on yourself, okay, in your fertility journey. But that's what I have for you, my Aries goddesses. Thank you so much for your time, for your support and your love. Thank you for joining the family and being here. And I'm sending you so much baby dust. Bye. Well, my beautiful Taurian goddesses, my Tauruses, hey. Okay, we're going to see what moon phases and what zodiac seasons are the most fertile for you in your fertility journey, and you can compare them with the part 1 of your reading, which is where you selected either pile 1, 2, or 3, and we went through each month to see which month was most fertile for you. I also suggest you checking your sun, moon, and rising zodiac sign in the zodiac messages to see what pops up more than once. Okay, that's Spirit's way of catching your attention and like being like, hey, pay attention to this month, really be on your P's and Q's in this month, okay? Take care of business, make sure you're prepared to conceive this month, because this is a very fertile time for you, okay? So let's get started with it, my beautiful Taurus goddesses, okay? We are going to see here what moon phases. We're gonna get about 4 cards, okay? Maybe even a little bit more than that, maybe 4 to 5 for you guys. But let's see, we're aiming for 4, okay? 4 cards that will be your most fertile period, or your most fertile time frame, are moon phase, okay, for your fertility journey. So the first one we have is full moon in Cancer. Okay, so that's about 6 months out from Cancer season. So we have Cancer season in July. So that's 6 months out from July. We also have cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, cardinal moon. I'm not even sure when that is, but you can look into that moon phase and see when there will be cardinal moons in 2023 and early 2024, because that is the time period we're looking at for you. We also have new moon in Taurus, of course, around your birthday, okay? So that is what, end of April going into the beginning of April, May, okay? And then we have new moon in Cancer, okay? So we have Cancer here twice, full moon in Cancer and new moon in Cancer for you guys. And so looking into that, okay, that may be something that pops up more than once for you throughout your reading, because it's already popping up more than once here. Cancer season, okay? But the full moon in Cancer, let's see, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So I think it's in January, maybe January 2024, or going towards the end of December 2023. Okay, around that time, that could be a very fertile period for you. And then new moon in Cancer is end of June going into July. Wow, I just happened to stop shuffling on Cancer. So that's really a big season for you. And then new moon in Taurus is, of course, the end of April going into May, okay? So let's see what other seasons may be big for you. We have Taurus again, okay? So Taurus season, your birthday month. Okay, we also have Sagittarius, which is in December. That could be around the time of the full moon in Cancer, okay? But that will also be a very fertile period for you guys, okay? Let's see here. And then check out pile 1, 2, or 3 in the top. Oh my gosh, Virgo. Okay, we have Virgo season. Check out pile 1, 2, and 3 from part 1 and see whichever one you feel drawn to, and then see if any of these align with that. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising here and see if any of those align as well. Okay, we also have Pisces season. So we have Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Taurus came up twice, Cancer came up twice, okay? So those could be very significant seasons or months for you, as well as these here. These are going to be your first most fertile periods for April 2023 through March 2024, okay? Taurus season, which is April, May, Sagittarius, November, December, Virgo, August, September, and Pisces, February, March 2024, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So everything else I feel is for this year, 2023. So April, May of 2023, August, September of 2023, December, November, December of 2023, and then February, March of 2024, okay? So check out your other signs. I hope that this brought you some guidance and you were able to be like, oh my gosh, like this popped up more than once. It's, compared to part 1. But if not, just kind of write them down. Maybe just keep an eye on them. See what, put them in your calendar or something, and keep track of when you are feeling most, like when your cycles line up, okay? Maybe you have a cycle that aligns with ovulation aligns with the new moon in Cancer in July, okay? Like check that out and see how things align for you. That may be your confirmation right there. Or maybe when there's a new moon in Taurus, which will be, will we even have a new moon in Taurus this season? Because I know we have another, we should, right? I have to check. I know we're having 2 new moons in Aries this year. So if we don't have a new moon in Taurus for this year, then this could be new moon in Taurus for next year, 2024, okay? So check and see if we have a new moon in Taurus this year. But nonetheless, you have Taurus season here. So your fertile period in Taurus season, so during the month of April, so this month, or the month of May, next month, when you're ovulating, that is going to be a very fertile time for you, okay? So that's what I have for you. Sending you lots of baby dust, and please keep me updated on your journey. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini goddesses. Welcome to your pick a card. I guess it's not really pick a card, huh? The first part is, this part is not pick a card. This is just your fertile moon phases and your fertile zodiac seasons, okay? Most fertile within the next year. So April 2023 to March 2024, okay? We're gonna start off with some moon phases. We're gonna look for about 4 to 5, or maybe 3 to 5 moon phases that'll be very fertile for you, or high chances of conception for you, okay? Now, what I've been telling my goddesses is to make sure that they compare this month, or your, like these seasons and moon phases with the months from part 1, and then also check out your sun, moon, and rising zodiac signs to see what they say, okay? Because they may align as well, just like this one, this read here, or they may be different, okay? So check them out too. So the first moon phase that I see for you, my beautiful Gemini goddesses, I'm seeing full moon in Capricorn, okay? So whenever the full moon in Capricorn is, Capricorn season is in January, so maybe that'll be like in end of June or end of July, around that time maybe. I did see new moon in Cancer on the bottom of the deck, so that could actually align with that. July could be a very significant or fertile month for you. Okay, my beautiful Gemini goddesses. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what other moon phases, Spirit. What other moon phases for my Geminis that will be very fertile. Thank you. We have here first quarter moon, okay? So I'm going to pull another one because I feel like there's so many first quarter moons. Maybe you're going to have a fertile period around a first quarter moon, okay? So look into this is when it comes to tracking your cycle, like looking at your calendar, or your, if you have an app that tracks your cycles and like when you're going to be ovulating, if you ovulate around the time of a first quarter moon, you can compare that with a calendar. They'll let you know, like, this is the new moon, the first quarter moon, the full moon, and the last quarter moon. See when there's ovulation, when ovulation is lining up with a first quarter moon, okay? That can be a very fertile time for you to conceive, is what I'm hearing, okay? Let's see here. And if your cycles are irregular like mine, then you may just kind of have to see, like, based on testing, like, are we, oh my gosh, are we close to a first quarter moon? And then we also have a third quarter moon. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first quarters and third quarter. If you have an ovulation period that aligns with a third quarter moon, then check that out as well, okay? Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, and we have a mutable moon, okay? A mutable moon. I'm not really sure what that phase is. It says nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like there is, I'm going to pull another card, but I feel like there's definitely strong energy around a Capricorn moon phase. Thank you, Spirit, that flew out. And we have new moon in Taurus, okay? So for my Gemini goddesses, Taurus, I was just explaining to my Taurus goddesses that I don't know if we have a new moon in Taurus this year because we have a double Aries new moon. So check that out. I haven't looked into it to see if maybe the new moon is going to be the next new moon that we have in Taurus. I have no idea. Are we skipping Taurus? What happened? Okay. So look into that. If it is not this year, then this could be new moon in Taurus for 2024 for you. That could be a very fertile time. But definitely I feel strong energy around first quarter moon and full moon in Capricorn for you, for sure. Okay, let's see what else we have here for seasons. Okay, seasons. Third quarter moon is, I kind of feel that too. But like I said previously, like, make sure, like, see what aligns. So if you look and see that you have an ovulation, you know, you're due to ovulate on the 10th of, let's say the 10th of June, and that's around the time of a first quarter moon. Maybe the first quarter moon is on the June 9th or it's on June 10th. Then that could be a very fertile time for you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So we have Pisces season coming out here. That's also a very fertile time for you. Capricorn season, we have double Capricorn here. So Capricorn, which is in December, January energy, and then the full moon in Capricorn, which will be around July. Those are really strongly fertile months for you. December is also a very strong fertile month for you. We now have Sagittarius season, so you have the full month of December that's showing up as a fertile time for you, my Geminis. And we have one more, Scorpio. Okay, so November, December coming through very hot and heavy. Okay, November, December, January actually is what I'm seeing here as a very fertile time frame for my Geminis. Okay, so that is what I have for you for your seasons and your moon phases. Compare this with your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, or this is your sun, compare with your moon and rising and your first part of your reading. And then let me know in the comment section what months aligns. Did you have all different months, or did you like do the whole year? Was the whole year for you? I'm really curious to see if that happens for anybody. But let me know if there's like some months that popped up twice for you. Like here, I'm seeing Capricorn popping up twice, okay? You may even see it in another reading for you, for your moon or your rising or your first part of your read. So let me know in the comment section what you see. And of course, I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of baby dust. And keep me updated on your journey. All right, bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancerian goddesses. Welcome to your most fertile seasons and most fertile moon phase reading, okay? If this is your sun, moon, or rising zodiac sign, hello, hello, hello. Make sure you check out your other signs. So if this is your sun, you check out your rising and your moon. Vice versa, this is your moon, you check out your rising and your sun. And then compare it to part one as well, okay? And see what months pop up more than once for you, or what seasons pop up more than once for you. And that is spirit pinpointing, like, hey, Make sure you know when you're ovulating this month. Make sure you guys are on top of it, baby dancing and whatnot, and whatever else you need to do to prepare for pregnancy, because this is going to be a very fertile time for you, okay? So let's pinpoint that out by looking at your moon phases first. We're going to get about 4 cards here to see when your most fertile moon phases will be. So the first one we have is full moon in Libra, okay, for my Cancerian goddesses. Full moon in Libra will be a very fertile time for you. We also have here a waning moon, okay? It says, what do you need to release? So you may actually conceive after you release something, or after you let something go, surrender something here, okay? Let's see what we have, because waning, I'm going to pull an additional. Actually, I'm going to put this back, because I'm going to pull something else, because the moon wanes all the time, okay? Let's see here. It's a big moon phase. You may actually have a ovulation period during a waning, like the waning phase of a moon. That waning, I believe, is when it's getting smaller, like it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's going into a crescent moon and then back into a new moon. But from the full moon phase to the new moon phase, I believe that's what waning is. So during that 2-week period, you may actually have a very fertile time frame where you may be ovulating. Okay, so that's for some, but that's just a really big period. So let's kind of pinpoint that down a little bit more for you, for my beautiful Cancerian goddesses here, okay? Oh my gosh, now we have a new moon, okay? New moons. You may have a fertile period around a new moon here. Now this could be, for example, if there's a new moon in Virgo on September 1st and you ovulate on September 2nd, then that could be a very fertile time for you, okay? It says a new start, okay? A new start is coming. So that's a very fertile period for you around the new moon, okay? So align, see which ovulation periods align with a new moon for you. That may be a time for conception, okay? Let's see here what we have. Let's get a couple of more. Oh, thank you. This is, wow, speaking of Virgo, we have full moon in Virgo. So that's 6 months out from September. So that's what, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It's like around, I think, did we just have a full moon in Virgo? I think we did in at the end of March, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because we're moving into our earlier March. Because we're moving into full moon in Libra. So yeah, so March could be a significant month for you as well. And let's get one more, Spirit, for my Cancerian goddesses here. Oh, that's too many, too many. Okay, there's one. And we have the full moon in Taurus, okay? So full moon in Taurus. Now this is, what month would that be, Spirit? Taurus season is, typically the new moon in Taurus is it in May, I think, typically? Or is it in April? I think it's from May. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It might be around November. Okay. Now we have Cancer season here coming in for you, my beautiful Cancerian goddesses. So I am seeing that could be a very fertile time period for you as well. We also have Leo season. Okay. So Leo season is also a very fertile period for you. So we have July here twice. Okay. July is going to be a very fertile month for a lot of goddesses. Okay. I have to say. We also have Capricorn season, okay, coming in for you. So that's December, January. That could be very fertile for you, okay? And then let's see what else we have here. We have Sagittarius, so double December and double July. So those months are really big for you, goddesses, okay? When it comes to your most fertile zodiac periods, okay? So that is what I have for you, okay? Compare this with the rest of your readings, your other readings, okay? Check out as many timestamps as you like, okay? And see what pops up more than once for you. That is going to be your most fertile period for 2023 going into 2024, okay? Up until March 2024. That's what we're reading for. So this is what I have. Sending you lots of love, light, and of course, baby dust. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo goddesses. So welcome to your most fertile time periods for our zodiac periods, as well as moon phases for April 2023 to March 2024, okay? Now, what I've been telling my goddesses is to make sure you compare your first part of your reading, which were like the months that are going to be the most fertile for you, based on a pick a card reading, whichever card you pick, to this, okay? And also compare your sun, moon, and rising zodiac sign as well. I hope that there are a few months that pop up a couple of times or catch your attention. You may hear me repeating them a few times for you in different readings. readings, that is Spirit's way of getting your attention and letting you know, like, hey, these are going to be your most fertile periods for conception for the rest of this year, moving into early 2024, okay? So let's see what we have here for your moon phases, okay, my Leo goddesses. Let's see what moon phases will be the most fertile ones for you guys in 2023, moving into March 2024. So we have new moon in Virgo, so that is August, September, okay, coming in hot and heavy there with the birthday month. We also have blue moon, okay, so when is the blue moon this year? Do we have, well, I'm sure we have one probably. Look and see when the blue moon is, if it's going to be, I'm going to put this one back because we have a full moon. But the blue moon, okay, see when there's going to be a blue moon, because that'll be a very fertile period time frame for you, as well as a new moon eclipse. Okay, see when that is when that may be happening, because that can also be a very fertile time for you here. We have North Node. Okay, so for some of you guys, whatever your North Node zodiac sign is, okay, if you know your North Node zodiac sign, or the zodiac sign that your North Node is in, then that may be a fertile time for you as well, whatever that zodiac month is. Or you could also look into the timestamp below for your North Node, okay, zodiac sign, and that could also have some fertile months for you, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Let's see here for my Leo goddesses, what other moon phases are going to be very fertile for them 2023 into 2024, Spirit. Full moon in Pisces, okay, full moon in Pisces is also going to be a very fertile time frame for you. And let's get one more from my Leo goddesses. Thank you, Spirit. We have a new moon. Okay, so we have the full moon and the new moon. So in that case, I say look at your ovulation periods and see which ovulation period aligns with the new moon, okay? For example, if there's a new moon on August 10th, and then you have your ovulation date is supposed to be August 10th or 11th, that could be a very, very, very fertile time for you, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, we have like the blue moon. I saw the blue moon during your read, the new moon during your read, the full moon during your read. So was it solar eclipse? And now I see full moon eclipse here on the bottom. Or was it new moon eclipse? My goodness, I don't even remember, because there's been so many like other phases popping up for you. So I'm feeling like you're going to conceive around something that's really significant, okay? Really significant here. Let's look at some zodiac seasons, okay, of significance as well. Let's see, let me take that one. That one flipped over for me. That's Taurus season, okay? So that's April, May. We're actually in April now, okay? So Taurus season could be significant. April, May. Starts at the end of this month into the beginning of May. We also have Gemini, so there's double May there, so that's coming up twice for you. So Gemini season and Taurus season and the month of May in general is going to be very important for you. We also have Pisces season, okay, so this is Pisces season of next year, 2024, February, March, okay, 2024. And let's get one more here. Libra season. So that is, oh, and we have new moon in Virgo. So we have September here coming through twice for you. Oh, and Pisces, full moon in Pisces, okay? So Pisces is also coming in twice for you. Now when it comes to the full moon in Pisces, that is actually 6 months out from Pisces season. So that would be, when will we have the new moon in Pisces? I think it'd be like the beginning of March, right? So March, April, May, June, July, August. Is it August? I think that's when we have our September. It's September. The new moon, the full moon in Pisces is usually in September, I remember. So I'm seeing September here 3 times for you guys. We have the end of Libra, or the beginning of Libra season is at the end of September. We have September with new moon in Virgo, and we have the full moon in Pisces for September. So September 2023 could be a very significant and fertile period for my Leo goddesses, okay? So that is what I have for you, my Leos. Thank you so much for being here. And make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising, and also compare it to part 1 of your read. Sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo goddesses. Welcome to your most fertile time periods when it comes to zodiac seasons and moon phases for April 2023 through March 2024, okay? I have been telling my goddesses to make sure that they compare this zodiac, or your zodiac sign, whether it's your sun, moon, and rising, or rising sign, to the other signs, okay? So this is your sun sign, compare it to your rising and your moon sign down below on the timestamps, or Or not or, but and compare it to the first part of your reading, because if there are other months that pop up more than once, that is Spirit's way of pinpointing that month to you, letting you know that that's going to be a very fertile period for you to conceive. Okay, so like Spirit's like, get on it, make sure that you're baby dancing, make sure you're tracking your cycle, make sure you're doing whatever you need to do to prepare your body for pregnancy. Okay, it's what I'm hearing when it comes to this here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, we're going to start off with the moon phases for my Virgo goddesses, and I'm very excited because if you've been here before, you've probably heard me say that I'm a Virgo. Okay, I'm actually a double Virgo, so if you're new or this is the first time you heard me say that, hello, I am a Virgo too. Okay, so we're in the same goddess club. So I'm excited to see what our most fertile moon phases will be, and as well as our most fertile zodiac seasons, okay, for 2023-2024. So let's start off with moon phases here. For my Virgo goddesses, what will their most fertile moon phases be, Spirit? Thank you. So the first one says first quarter moon, okay? And I'm going to keep this because these like moon phases keep popping out and I keep trying to put them back, but I'm going to keep this one because the first quarter moon may align with your ovulation period, okay? So this is when you track your cycle and you see when your ovulation time frame may align with a first quarter moon, like the first day of the first quarter moon. Okay, so check that out and see when that may be for you. Okay, what month that may be. For example, if you ovulate on August 12th and 13th and the first quarter moon is August 11th or August 12th, that could be a very fertile period for you that Spirit is trying to bring to your attention. Okay, now we also have here, what is this? Full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so full moon in Scorpio is 6 months out from Scorpio season. Scorpio season starts at the end of November, so that would be, I'm sorry, the end of, is it the, no, it's the end of, is it? No, I'm confusing myself. It is the end of October going into the beginning of November. So November, December, January, February, March, April. So I think it's May. It's like April or May, okay, is when the full moon in Scorpio is. So that's going to be a very significant month for you. So it may be this month or next month, okay? Could be very significant in terms of conception. We even have the new moon in Gemini, which is May, okay? So the new moon in Gemini is it in May or is it June? I think it's June actually, because Gemini season starts at the end of May and beginning of June. So the new moon in Gemini may be at either the end of May or the beginning of June. So that could be very significant for you as well. Okay, those are some months that are popping up more than once for you. So that could be when you are very fertile. Okay, we also have here the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, and Sagittarius is the one that is in December, into November, December. So going from December, we have January, February, March, April, May, June. So around June, okay, once again, didn't we just talk about May, June? We did. So June, I believe, is when the full moon in Sagittarius is, whichever month that may be. Okay, if it's not June, it could be July or maybe the month before. I don't even know. But whenever the full moon in Sagittarius is, that is another very fertile period for you. Okay, so look at a moon calendar and you'll be able to see when these, or even just Google it. Okay, you'll be able to see when these moon phases are in 2023 or 2024. So let's see what we have here. Okay. We also have the new moon in Capricorn. Okay, so new moon in Capricorn is January energy. Okay, it's actually, I want to say, I think let me move this over. I want to say it's actually December, January. It could be the end of December going into January, okay, for the new moon in Capricorn. Okay, so that is a very significant fertile time frame for my Virgo goddesses as well. So let's see what else we have here coming up for you. So for seasons, we have Taurus season. Okay, so Taurus season is April, May, which I believe that is around the time of the full moon in Scorpio. Let me think, because we have a full moon in Libra coming up now in April. So the full moon in Scorpio is indeed in May, and we have April, May coming out again here. So this is a very fertile time for my Virgo goddesses. Okay, I'm recording this in April, so very, very fertile time for you. We have April again. Okay, so March, April this time. So I am seeing April 2023, and I'm also seeing March 2024 can be a very fertile period for you as well. Okay, let's see what else we have here for my Virgo goddesses. What may be a very fertile time frame for them? Shut up. We have Gemini season, and we were talking about May, June. So there's May again, okay, and June. Wow. Okay, so those are definitely very fertile months for my Virgos. And let's do one more here for a very fertile time frame for you, a very fertile period for you. We have Scorpio, okay? Were we talking about Scorpio? Yeah, full moon in Scorpio. Now we have Scorpio season. So this is the end of October going into November. Can be very significant as well when it comes to the month you conceive or your very fertile period, okay? So October, November, May, June, April, May, and March, April. Okay, so those are some very fertile seasons for my Virgos. And we have Virgo on the bottom of the deck. That could be a bonus season, right? Virgo season could maybe a very fertile period for you when you conceive as well, of course. But I do see here there are a few that are popping up more than once. Okay, so compare that to your moon and your rising sign as well as your part 1 and see what Spirit is really trying to bring your attention to for the zodiac signs are the zodiac seasons that will be the most fertile for you around what moon phases. Okay, this is when your like Inspector Gadget comes out, right? This is when you start to do like analyze things. This is when we do all the research, right, as Virgos love to do. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful Virgo goddesses. I'm sending you so much baby dust, so much love. I haven't said any numbers for anybody, but I'm seeing the number 13, and I also feel like the 21st or the 23rd could be significant. So if there's a moon phase around that time, the 13th, the 21st, the 23rd, or maybe even the 28th, then that could be, or the 18th, okay, then that can be another little like hint that that is a very fertile period for you. So make sure you're taking your vitamins, make sure you're working out, make sure you're drinking your water, going to the doctor, checking up on your body, eating healthy, you know, doing the whole 9 yards, and baby dancing. Okay, or whatever way you're going to conceive. Okay, that could be a very fertile confirmation for you that this is around the time frame that you should have maybe IUI or IVF. Okay, so yeah, compare and pinpoint. All right, sending you so much love, light, and baby dust. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra goddesses. Welcome to your most fertile zodiac seasons and moon phase reading. We are going to be looking into the time frame between April 2023 to March 2024 and seeing what the most fertile moon phases will be for your journey. Okay, compare this also to your moon and rising zodiac sign. If this is your sun sign, or if this is your rising, then check out your moon and your sun and vice versa. Okay, and compare it also to part 1 of your reading. Okay, choose pile 1, 2, or 3 and see what months come up more than once for you. Compare it with when you compare all of them together. Okay, that is Spirit's way of getting your attention and really bringing your focus into certain months and time frames that you will be most fertile. Okay, now the first moon phase I have for you is full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so that is 6 months out from December, so around June. There may be June, or is it June or July? I don't remember if you count December or not, but so is it May or June? Let me think. We have April is Libra. So April, so May is Scorpio. So June, I think, is Sagittarius. Should be full moon in Sagittarius, right? Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Yep, I think that's right. So June may be a very important or fertile month for you, okay? Let's see what else we have here. What other moon phase will be significant for you surrounding your fertility journey and your most fertile period? We have balsamic moon, a time for healing. So you may actually conceive around the time if you've maybe taken a break, or you may be healing something, maybe even going in, taking certain medication to bring in healing for you. Maybe you'll have a little cold. Okay, we also have the new moon in Libra. Okay, so new moon in Libra, so that is that is your birthday month. Okay, my beautiful Libra goddesses. I am seeing here we have what is that, October? Libra season is the end of September going into October, so it could be September, October energy. Okay, let's see what else we have here. What other moon phases for my Libras? Oh, and we have new moon in Virgo, okay? Which is interesting because I just saw the full moon in Pisces on the bottom of the deck, and that is also in September. So September is here 3 times for you guys, with the full moon in Pisces, which is in September, a new moon in Libra, which is starts in the end of September, and then we have a new moon in Virgo, which is the beginning of September. Okay, so September could be a very fertile month for you to conceive in. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. And let's get one more moon phase here for my Libras. Let's see here, my Libra goddesses. Let's see, what is another fertile moon phase? The last one I have here is a full moon in Taurus. Okay, so full moon in Taurus, that is 6 months out from May, April. Yeah, about 6 months out from May, I believe. And so that is what, May, June, July, August, September, October. Is it October? Pisces, Aries. Pisces is in September. Then Aries. So no, that would be October, November. I think November would be full moon in Taurus. Okay, so that's around the time for conception as well. Sorry, I had to like really think there. We're gonna see what zodiac seasons pop up for you guys. Okay, let's see what zodiac seasons will be very fertile time frames for you. The first one I have is Leo season, okay, which is July, August. Let's see, the next one we have here is Virgo again. Oh my gosh, September is so highly fertile for you guys. We also have August here twice now, okay, the end of August and the beginning of August for a very fertile season for you. We also have Capricorn here. Didn't we have Capricorn before? Oh no, maybe not. I'm like, didn't we have that? But I'm not seeing it here. I do see Capricorn season though. We have the end of December, beginning of January. So that would be December 2023, January 2024. And let's see what else we have here. Cancer. Okay, we also have Cancer season. So this is July, June, July. So now we have a double July as well with Leo season here. Okay, so these are some significant months, okay, or zodiac seasons that may be relevant to conception for you as well. Okay, just have to point out we have Pisces on the bottom of the deck, and so Pisces is really showing out too. Pisces is going to be if it's not a fertile time for you to conceive, it may be like something where something significant happens for you in your fertility journey. Maybe it's not conception, but you may be receiving answers you've been looking for a very long time, or you may finally be able to pinpoint your ovulation, or there's something about Pisces season that's coming through, because it showed up twice as well, but it didn't pop out. It just kind of showed up on the bottom of the deck. So that's what I have for you, my beautiful Libra goddesses. Thank you so much for trusting me with your messages and allowing me to give you these messages of fertility, okay, for the rest of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. Let me know down in the comment section if anything resonates with you in terms of like double months. You may see, like, for example, we have July here doubled, August here doubled, and September here tripled, I think. Yes, tripled. And then there could be some things that compare with your other zodiac signs, your sun, moon, or rising, as well as part 1. So let me know if anything like matches, okay? I'm really curious. I can't wait to look at these for me, and then see what Spirit is really trying to bring my attention to, the months that Spirit really wants me to pay attention to, and make sure that we're baby dancing and doing what we need to do for baby to come. So I hope this brings you some help. I hope it helps you with conception, and of course I hope you enjoyed this reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio goddesses. Welcome to your part 2 of your reading, okay? Or maybe 3 or 4, just depends if this is your sun, moon, or rising. But this is basically going to be your moon phases of conception, or your most fertile time frames for your moon phases, as well as zodiac season. So we're going to jump right in. I have been telling my goddesses to make sure they check their sun, moon, and rising zodiac sign and compare them to part 1 as well, and see what month Spirit is really bringing your attention to, okay? Because that is going to be the month that Spirit is like, hey, like maybe these 3 months for the rest of the year are going to be very fertile for you. So pay attention to those. So let's see what we have here when it comes to your most fertile time frames. The first one we have here is the full moon in Aries. Hello, this is the first time this has come out. So full moon in Aries for my Scorpio goddesses here is going to be a very fertile time frame for you. The full moon in Aries is 6 months from, is it 6 months from April? Yeah, 6 months from April, I believe. So that's April, May, June, July, August, September. So it's August, okay? No, October. So it's October, okay? That is when Aries, because Pisces is in September and then Aries is in October. So October, Aries full moon, okay? Month of October. Let's see what else we have here. We have the full moon in Cancer, okay? So we have Cancer, which is in July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Okay, so January 2024 may also be a very fertile period for you. We also have here new moon in Aries. Oh my gosh, Aries is here twice. So new moon in Aries is the end of March going into April. So the month that we're in right now may be very fertile for you. Okay, you may be conceiving this month. I'm recording this in April. Or if you're watching this in March 2024, okay, this can also be a very fertile period for you to conceive in, okay? Now let's look at one more here and see what we have. We have North Node. Okay, so look at your North Node in your birth chart and see what zodiac sign that is. And then check out that video on either on this, check the timestamp, or you can also see what zodiac sign that is. That season may be very fertile for you as well. Okay, this zodiac season that your North Node is in. On the bottom of the deck, we have full moon in Sagittarius, so that could also be a fertile period for you. That is, I believe, in June of 2023. Okay, so June 2023 for you. Now let's see what else we have here. Let's see here. What else do we have in terms of seasons? We have Leo season. We have all the fire. So we have Sag, Aries here twice, and Leo, okay? For my Scorpio goddesses. Okay, so Leo season is going to be a very fertile period for you. We also have Gemini season, so May, June. I think Sagittarius full moon is in June, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a double confirmation for that month for you. We also have Scorpio. Okay, of course, your birthday month season is going to be fertile for you. Okay, so I'm seeing October, November. And let's get one more here. And I think October is when the full moon in Aries is. So that's double confirmation for you as well. And we have Taurus season, which is April, May. And we have April is Aries new moon energy. So that's double confirmation for April. So double confirmation for April, double confirmation for June and May, because we have May for Gemini and May for Taurus. Double confirmation for May and double confirmation for what was the other one? I think October. Yeah, October. So those could be some very significant months, very fertile time periods for you, my beautiful Scorpio goddesses. Compare this to, like I said, your sun, moon, and rising sign, your North Node sign as well for you guys in specifics, as well as, your rising is, I think that's your North Node. But also compare this to because there's really, like, your North Node is so important, okay, for you guys specifically. So make sure you check that if you know it. And then also compare it to part 1, okay? I'm like, wait a minute. So that is what I have for you, goddesses, okay, my Scorpio goddesses. Thank you so much for trusting me with your messages. Let me know in the comment section which months line up for you, like what tripled, what doubled, okay? Maybe in part 1 you also got Aries season. Maybe March also showed up as a very strong, or April showed up as a very strong fertile period for you. Let me know, okay? I would love to see how things compare, and let me know how you like this, okay? And also let me know if you get a positive. I want to know that too. Okay, come back and let me know. So sending you lots of love, light, and of course baby dust. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius goddesses. Welcome to your most fertile moon phase and most fertile zodiac seasons reading, okay? This is going to be from April 2023 to March 2024. So if you're watching it any time between that time frame, this video this video is still up to par, okay? It's still relevant. Now, what I've been telling my goddesses is to make sure that you compare your sun, moon, and rising zodiac sign messages together, as well as your messages from part 1 together, to see which months pop up more than once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, because that is Spirit's way of getting your attention or bringing your attention to that month, because you need to mark it in your calendar as like one of your very fertile months, okay, for conception. Even if you have irregular cycles, okay, even if you have irregular cycles, that may be a period where you actually ovulate for the first time in 3 months and you conceive, okay? That I've heard of stories where goddesses get pregnant, they haven't had a period, and they get pregnant because they have a spontaneous ovulation. So even if you have irregular cycles, still baby dance, track your cycle, you know, use what is it called? Pre-seed, okay? Like, do what you need to do during that month, because that is when you are going to be most fertile, okay? So let's see here for my Sagittarian goddesses. Let's see what we have when it comes to your most fertile moon phases. So the first one we have is full moon in Sagittarius, okay? So that's 6 months out. I believe that is in June, okay? I believe June is when we have the full moon in Sagittarius. But you can look on a moon calendar for 2023 and see when that aligns, okay? So because that'll be for this year. We have 2 cards that came out. I'm going to actually put them back, and we're going to just get 1 card here. Thank you, Spirit. We have the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, new moon in Aquarius is, I believe, at the beginning of February. So that'll be February 2024. Or is it? No. That is at the end of January going into the beginning of February. So that'll be 2024, January, February 2024. 2 again. Oh my gosh, they're the same ones. Okay, so we have South Node. So whatever zodiac sign your South Node is in, my beautiful Sagittarians, look into that on your birth chart if you have it, or if you know it, and look at that, the messages for that zodiac sign, or that zodiac season could be very significant for you. And then also see when you have a ovulation period that is going to align with the first quarter moon, that is also going to be a very significant ovulation period for you. So for example, if there is a first quarter moon in like after the new moon in Cancer, the first quarter moon is a week later, and that ends up being like July 13th or something, okay? And then you have an ovulation period of July 14th or July 13th, then that means that is going to be a very fertile period for you, okay? Whenever it aligns with a first quarter moon, which is typically a week after the new moon phase, okay? So look about a week after you see the new moon on the calendar, and then see if you have an ovulation period that is supposed to happen around that time, okay? Let's see what else we have here. For my Sagittarian goddesses, this one here, full moon in Taurus. Okay, so that is 6 months out from May. 6 months out from, when is it? May. Yeah, 6 months out from May. Okay, that is when you'll have the full moon in Taurus. I want to say that is November. Okay, November 2023. Let's see what else we have here coming through. What other month? Let's get 1 more for my Sagittarian goddesses. Wow, double Taurus here. Now this is the new moon in Taurus, and this is April, May. So this is end of April, beginning of May. Okay, so May could be very significant. So can April of 2023. That is the month that I'm recording this in. We also have a new moon eclipse. So if there's a new moon eclipse as well throughout this year, okay, and your ovulation period aligns with that, that'll also be a very fertile time for you, okay? But it's really in regards to when your ovulation is. If it aligns with the new moon eclipse, then that is going to be a fertile time for you, okay? Let's see what we have here. In terms of zodiac seasons, we have Taurus already here twice. We also have Scorpio. Okay, so we have Scorpio season, which is October, November coming through. November is here twice now, I think, right? The full moon in Taurus, I think, is in November. So November is here twice. Let's see what else we have here. We also have Cancer season, June, July, and I think the full moon in Sagittarius is in June, so we have June here twice as well. And we have Sagittarius season, which is here twice. Well, Sagittarius is. We have full moon in Sag, and then we have new moon in Sag, basically, with the starting of Sag. November's here again, so that's the 3rd time, I think, for November, 3rd or 4th. I lost count. And so that is super significant for you. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get one more for my Sagittarian goddesses. We have Virgo season. Okay, so that's August, September, coming through very strongly for you too. So compare that with part 1 of your reading. Compare it with your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, and see if anything pops up. Like if Taurus comes up again and something else, that is a definite that Spirit is bringing that month to your attention. I would still write down Taurus or mark it off on your calendar. Taurus season, which is this month, okay, coming up April, end of April, beginning of May. Like, do what you need to do now to prepare for pregnancy. Okay, because I feel like it's coming for you. It's coming for you, okay? So this is what I have for you, my beautiful Sagittarian goddesses. Thank you so much for trusting me with your messages. And I'm praying that everyone who wants their positive test gets it as soon as it's meant to be. And let me know in the comment section what month popped up a few times for you that really got your attention. Or let me know if you like this reading, if you have any suggestions for other reads. And also let me know when you get your positive pregnancy test. Okay? All right. Sending you lots of love, light, and of course, baby dust. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn goddesses. Welcome to your moon phase and zodiac season fertile timing reading. A mouthful, right? This time frame that we're looking at is from April 2023 to March 2024. And we're going to see what moon phases are going to be the most fertile moon phases for you of this year, as well as the zodiac signs or seasons that will be the most fertile seasons for you as well. Okay, so I've been telling my goddesses to compare their sun, moon, and rising zodiac signs, as well as part 1 to their whatever reads they look at, okay, whether it's their sun, moon, or rising, and compare them all together to see what month pops up more than once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Okay, that is Spirit's way of getting your attention, and letting you know that this is a month that you'll be very fertile in. So make sure you're baby dancing, make sure you're, taking whatever precaution or preparing for pregnancy before this time frame comes, or, making sure that you're going to the doctor, getting your checkups and doing whatever procedure you're going to do, because this will be a very fertile time for you, okay? So for some of you guys, this could even be a time, maybe you're questioning, like, when should I have this procedure done? Or when should I move forward with, IVF or IUI? Like, you can also ask that question, and that season or that time frame could also resonate with that for you, okay? So everyone's journey is different, therefore the messages are going to be different for everybody. But we're going to see here for my Capricorn goddesses, we're going to see, flying on the floor, what are your most fertile moon phases? The first one is full moon in Pisces, okay? So that is 6 months out from March, okay? So 6 months out from March is Pisces season, our full moon in Pisces. That is, I believe, it's the March, April, May, June, July, August. No, it's not August, so it's March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So full moon in September, okay? So September is going to be a very fertile month for you. We also have a full moon eclipse, okay? So whenever there's a full moon eclipse, that is also going to be a very fertile period for you, especially if it aligns with your ovulation period, okay? So if you have a full moon around the time that you have an ovulation period, then that is going to be a very fertile ovulation for you, okay? We have a disseminating, I don't even know what this is, disseminating moon, okay? I don't know if you can look that up and see if that is something. I have no idea. I'm going to put it back, but it says take time to breathe out. So I do feel like you may be conceiving around the time where you are maybe even, wow, we have conclusions are within reach. This could be around the time like you feel like you're going to give up, okay? You may conceive like right when you're like, you know what, forget it, I'm going to take a break. It's been too much. I've been doing too much. I'm tired, maybe you start focusing on your spirituality, or you start focusing on bringing your body back into balance. There's something like that as well. So you could be conceiving around that time too, okay? We also have South Node. So look and see what your zodiac sign is for your South Node, and then look at those messages in this read. Or you can look and see what that zodiac sign is, and that season may be a very fertile season for you, okay? Could be a confirmation message you may have already gotten that month, and then that is just a triple or a quadruple confirmation for you. We have 2 more. The first one says new moon, okay? So if you have a new moon around, or if you have a ovulation period around a new moon's date, for example, if the new moon in Cancer is June 25th, and you're supposed to ovulate on June 26th, that can be a very fertile ovulation for you. And we also have new moon in Virgo, okay? So that is at either the end of August, beginning of September. So August, September may also be a very fertile time frame for my Capricorn goddesses, okay? Let's see what other months we have here. We have Gemini season coming through for you. Okay, so Gemini season will be very fertile for you. That is May, June. Let's see. Oh, we have September here twice. We have full moon in Pisces and new moon in Virgo. So September, oh my gosh. And then Virgo just flipped over. So we have Virgo again. Okay, so we have Gemini. We have Virgo again. So September is a very strong month for you guys. We also have Scorpio, okay? Another very strong month for you. And we have Pisces. So Pisces is also a very fertile time for my Capricorn goddesses, okay? So that is what I have for you. See if any other months come up more than once for you. Let's see. So the only ones that I'm seeing here in this reading in particular, we have Pisces season, which is February, March, okay, our March came up a couple times, and then we also have Virgo season that came up 3 times, okay, so those are coming up very strongly. And then if your like south node is in Gemini or Scorpio or Pisces or Virgo, then that could also be a confirmation that that is going to be a very fertile time for you. Or maybe your ovulation period aligns with the new moon in Scorpio or the new moon in Virgo. That can also be a confirmation that it's a very fertile time for you, okay? So that's what I have for you, my Capricorn goddesses. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know in the comment section if there are a few months that are really standing out to you after you checked your moon sign, your rising sign, and your part 1. Let me know if there's a few months that just keep popping up, okay? That could be Spirit's way of letting you know, like, hey, this is when you should baby dance. This is when you should have your IUI. This is when you should look into having your IVF done, okay? So, of course, I'm not a physician, so listen to your doctor, but these are the messages that I have for you that are meant to be fun, entertaining, and hopefully provide you with some guidance. So that's what I have. I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarian goddesses. Welcome to your moon phase and zodiac season fertile timing reading. We're going to be looking at the time frame between April 2023 to the other A, April 2023 to March 2024, and we're gonna see what month or what moon phases and zodiac seasons will be most fertile for you, for your zodiac sign. Okay, so let's see here for my Aquarian goddesses. We're gonna start off with your moon phases. I've been telling my goddesses to compare their sun, moon, and rising plus part 1 reading to each other to see what months really stand out, what months are repeating themselves for you. That is going to really be Spirit's way of getting your attention and bringing your attention to those months. Letting you know, like, hey, this is the time that you should really be trying to conceive. This is the time that you should, really be moving forward with something, some sort of procedure or some sort of, this is when changes are going to happen in your journey. So definitely seeing that is significant for you. And of course, you are starting off with a new start is coming with the new moon, okay? So the new moon, you may have a ovulation period that aligns with a new moon, and that may be a very fertile time for you, okay? Like, for example, if the new moon is on April 16th and you have a new, like, an ovulation period that starts on April 16th, or you get your LH peak on April 16th, that can be a very significant fertile time frame for you, okay? We also have the new moon in Cancer, which is at the beginning of July or the end of June. So that is also a very fertile period for you, my beautiful Aquarian goddesses. Let's see if we have any repeating months here in this read alone. For the other goddesses, there has been some repeating messages. So let's see what else we have here, if there's any repeating for you. We have new moon in Pisces, okay? I think this is the first time the new moon in Pisces has come out. So that is, Pisces season is beginning of March, okay? End of February, beginning of March. So that will be 2024 for you guys, okay? February, March 2024. And then Cancer season would be June, July 2023, okay, for this year. And then I'm also seeing a waxing moon, okay? So the waxing moon is when the moon is getting larger from the new moon to the full moon. So that 2-week period could be very important for you, from the new moon to the full moon, because we do have the new moon here, okay, as a very fertile time for you. But let's see here what we have. We have, oh my gosh, a gibbous moon. Okay, so we have gibbous moon. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so for some of you guys, you may be, I feel like you're going to intuitively feel like you're pregnant. So you're just going to have that intuitive feeling. But also, some of you guys are very close to conceiving. Okay, oh, we have Pisces twice. We have full moon and Pisces on the bottom of the deck. That is actually in September. Okay, so September could be significant for you. Let's see. And now we have the waning moon. Let's see if I can get one more moon phase for you. Okay, one more moon phase. One more zodiac moon phase for you. Let's see here. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, full moon in Virgo. And then it came out with void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So Spirit's like, that's it. That is it. Okay, so full moon in Virgo is 6 months from September, so October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, I think March is when we have the full moon in Virgo. So that is a confirmation of March for you. Okay, did we have March already? We have Pisces season, yes. So March is doubled here. We also have Gemini. Okay, that is May, June. So June is now doubled for you with new moon in Cancer. Okay, and Gemini season. Let's see what other zodiac season we have here for my Aquarian goddesses. Virgo. Okay, so Virgo's here twice. We have Virgo season and the full moon in Virgo. So September as well as Pisces season, which is March, could be very significant to a very fertile period for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what else we have here. And you have 3 more, so I'll take them. We have March, April, which is Aries season. Okay, and there's a double confirmation for March, a triple confirmation for March for you, okay? And then we have Leo season, which is July, August, so there is a double confirmation for July. And then we have Capricorn season, which is the end of December, and then the first month of next year, which is January. Okay, so Capricorn season as well for some will be a very fertile period for you, and the end of 2023, beginning of 2024. Okay, so which could definitely be a fertile time frame for you. Here we have a new moon energy, which is like a new start, maybe the new start of the year. Okay, so Capricorn season there. So that is what I have for you, my Aquarian goddesses. Okay, I am seeing some dates. Okay, I do see here we have the 15th and the 16th. That's coming up very strongly. Those can be some significant dates for you, as well as the 3rd through the 6th and the 10th of a month. Okay, so if those align with your ovulation period, and then that aligns with the new moon in Cancer, say it's on the 10th of July, then that could be a confirmation that this is a very fertile time frame for you, and that would be the ovulation period that I would go for to make sure that I'm baby dancing around. Okay. So this is what I have for you, my Aquarian goddesses. Let me know down below in the comment section if you enjoyed this reading, or if something resonated with you in terms of like you kept hearing the same months over and over and over again in multiple readings. I'm very curious to see how this aligns for many goddesses. I can't wait to see for myself, check my sun, moon, and rising, and then choose my pick a card. I do the same thing as you guys because I am also trying to conceive, so I will be right there with you. So I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course, big dust. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Piscean goddesses. Welcome to your moon phase. I'm like, what is this called again? Your moon phase and zodiac season timing reading. Needless to say, you guys are my last zodiac sign that I am doing in this read. So I'm just like, my brain is like, what are we doing right now? Yes, this is your zodiac and moon phase timing reading. We are going to be looking at the time frame between April 2023 to March 2024, and we're going to see which moon phases are most fertile for you, as well as zodiac seasons. Okay, I've been asking my goddesses to check their sun, moon, and rising signs, as well as compare them with part 1 to see which signs which months will be the most fertile for you. Okay, based on the ones that pop up, maybe 1, 2, 3, well, maybe not 1, but like if it pops up, like I feel like 3 to 4 times, or maybe even 2 times, whichever 3 months pop up the most for you, that'll be your most fertile months. Okay, and so see if that happens for you. Okay, if you hear June like 4 or 5 times, and Spirit's like, hey, make sure you're baby dancing in June, because that's going to be a very fertile period for you. So let's see what we have here for my Piscean goddesses. Let's see what months will be, our moon phases will be the most fertile for you here Wow. So the first one we have is the gibbous moon. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so some of you guys may be actually in early stages of pregnancy, or you may be finding out that you're pregnant very soon. Okay, let's see here. You could also be conceiving around the time of you healing, maybe going through a healing period. You may even feel a little sick in early pregnancy, okay, around the time of you conceiving. We also have the full moon in Aquarius, so that is 6 months out from February, okay? So February, March, April, May, June, July, August. I think it's August. I think that's when we have the full moon in Aquarius, is in August, okay? Yeah, we typically do. I think it's like Leo new moon, and then it's the full moon in Aquarius around the end of August. Could be going into the beginning of September a bit, okay? We also have the full moon in Gemini, which is going to be, Gemini is May, June, so it's going to be 6 months from June. So that's July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, full moon in Gemini, so December 2023. I'm also saying August 2023 here. And let's see if we can get one more moon phase. It doesn't have to be full moon, and it is full moon in Virgo, okay? So full moon in Virgo, that is 6 months out from September. So October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, so March 2024 is also going to be a very significant fertile period for you. For some of you guys, I feel like you may have even conceived in March of this year, okay? Because I'm recording this in April 2023. Some of you guys may find out that you're pregnant this month because you conceived at the end of March, or you conceived in March and you're afraid to test and you're trying to see, is it possible that I'm pregnant? Okay, and so that could be the case. But I do see here that March is coming through very strongly. So is, what were the other months there? August and December, I believe. Okay. So the next one we have here is Aquarius season, which is January, February energy. So the end of January going into the beginning of February. Okay, we also have Virgo season again. Okay, so we have August, September coming through. Virgo's coming in here twice. Okay, one with the full moon, one with the new moon. We also have Aries season, which is March. Okay, March is here twice. Okay, right? Was March here twice? Yes, with the Virgo, right? I think a full moon in Virgo's in March. So, yeah, March is here twice. Virgo's here twice. Okay, so March is showing up very strongly for you guys. And let's get one more here. We have Libra season. That is September, October. Okay, so September again. Okay, so for you guys, I really feel September is going to be significant, and so is March. Big time significance for you. Then we also have, of course, December, August, and February coming in too, okay? And April. Okay? All right. So that is what I have for you, my Piscean goddesses. Make sure you compare the rest of your reads to each other to see what other months pop up significantly. I also see here the 11th and the 11th through the 17th, I feel may be very significant when it comes to dates. The 6th and the 7th could also be significant, and the 1st of a month. Okay, so that could be, for example, if there's a full moon that is on May 6th, okay, then that could be, or for example, what it would be, March, I think, March full moon. So March, Virgo full moon on March 6th, then that, and then you ovulate around that time as well. That could be a very fertile time for you, okay? So please let me know in the comment section down below if you had some repeating months, comparing when you compare your sun, moon, and rising sign, as well as your part 1, okay? Because I'm really curious to see how this lines up for everybody, and I'm really excited to compare mines too. So I'll also be in the comments and see if there are, and let you guys know if there's any months that line up for me. The top 3 months for me are, so put that in the comments. The top 3 months for me are, and then yeah, that would be so much fun. I should have said that in the other ones. But put that in the comments if you can, because I am curious, okay? Sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. Bye.